Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I'm here in Roncegno Golf. It's in northern Italy. It's a beautiful town with a nice mountain course. And what I want to show you in this video is what I'm working on is basically my takeaway. I'm taking the club a little faster and then slowing down and then releasing the club as fast as I can. So it's something that I've been working, especially with my driver, as you've probably seen. And now I'm trying to implement that into my irons, into my chipping, and actually into my putting as well. All right, so this is hole one. Is basically a dog leg right, par four, 360 yards. And it's a little tricky because the fairway runs out about 210 yards, and then you have to turn, and you have a green right in the back, water in the front. So I have a 6 iron right here, and again, I'm trying my really, I guess, have a little quick takeaway there, as you can see, and I'm trying to smooth that out. So this one came pretty good. Stayed a little bit on the left side, and unfortunately though here it's just running to the rough. So I'm gonna have a shot of about 165 yards, and but from the rough, as you can see. So I got a 6 iron again here. I didn't want to be short, and I needed to really commit to this shot because if I'm short, I'm in the water. Basically, there's a creek right in front of the green, so I'm trying to just focus on my takeaway, get it out really quickly, slow down, and then release. As you can see, I'm still working on it. This was pretty good, and barely, actually barely made it into the French there and a roll up. Not into the green, but on the French. Okay, so as I mentioned before, I'm working on a quick takeaway, even with my little chipping. So here, you will probably notice it a little bit, but it does work, but I just still need to adjust to it. So I took it really quickly. The line was perfect, but it was just a little bit too much. So that roll over like 6 feet past the hole, and I have this to safe par now. And again, on my putting, I'm doing the same thing. It was a good putt, but for some reason it just trickled to the right. So fortunately, on this hole, I made a bogey. Okay, so this next hole is a short par four, 267 yards. You can try to go for the green, but there's a bunch of trees on it. So I opted to play like a 6 iron. Look how small this green is. Just want you to notice that because this is going to be a very difficult hole. The greens here are quite small. So basically, the line is right there on a tree, and ideally, you want to draw the ball from here. So I chose a 6 iron, and my line was right there. I wanted to draw the ball right there, and so it will leave me like just like 100 yards. All right, so this one actually went straight. It didn't draw, but I feared that it was too much to the right, but it was actually there on the deep rough, so you can barely see the ball there. Here I have about 110 yards, and I grabbed my 50-degree wedge. So I wasn't sure what the ball was going to do here, and again the green is really small, so you can see there that I'm practicing my fast takeaway. The ball seemed to like flew like really far, and it was actually pin high, but to the left side. You notice that the ball is right there on the left side of the green. So this is gonna give me like a very difficult chip shot. 60-degree wedge. Again, if you notice, I'm trying to take up the club really fast and then kind of like slow down. So really fast, slow down. And actually, this was a great shot. It was considering where I was, it was a pretty good shot, and I just have a little, I wouldn't call it top end, but I managed to par this one. All right, so this next hole is a par five, 449 yards. You can get there in two, slightly uphill. Just have to hit a good drive. There's some trees there on your second shot that you have to be careful, and then it's quite tight through here. And again, the greens in this course are quite small. You can see that, but my goal was to just get it in two, so I just needed a decent drive here. Been practicing a lot with my driver, so I had high expectations on my drives. Although there was a little, you can notice the trees there. There was a little wind to the side, so I hit this okay. Wasn't the greatest, but I got pretty good distance. I think probably about 250 yards. It went all the way to the bunker there. And now here the wind started to pick up. So I grabbed my 3 iron. I had 210 yards left, and I just wanted to get this somewhere in the green. And I hit this gray shot, but unfortunately it bounced like on the, you see the car path there? It bounced there and it just kept bouncing all the way to the back. So unfortunately I was faced with this shot right here. I grabbed a 54 degree because I knew that the green was going to bounce a little. So quick takeaway here. And I just barely missed it by, I would say, 1 yard. If I would have got into the green, I think it would have released. So this is for birdie. And unfortunately, there something happened with the green there, but it was an easy top end par. Okay, so this next hole is a par four, 350 yards downhill. So it's a little drivable if you can stay straight. But look at the fairway; it's super super tight. So I was tempted to hit driver, but right at the end, I decided to just hit a 9 iron here because it was downhill. I just needed to get on the fairway, and you can see there that it wasn't an easy shot because the fairway was about, I would say, probably 25, 30 yards in width, so it was quite tight. And I got this pretty good. So I'm left here with 155 yards. I picked a 9 iron here, and here where you start noticing the quick takeaway because the faster I need to swing, the faster I need to pick up the club here. So I was trying to pick it
Nice.
up a little more. So this was good tempo. It was a great shot actually, but just slightly to the left. And what happened is like it bounced in the green and it just rolled to the back. So it was a great 9 iron to be honest. But now I'm faced with this very tricky shot here. I grab a 60-degree wedge here. Um, I knew that the green was going to release a little, so I wanted to do a quick takeaway, but I still need to time this better. I know it works for me, the quick takeaway, but I just need to work a little more on my release. So basically, the line was perfect. It just needed to release a little more. So this is for par here, and unfortunately, it didn't go in. So that gives me to two over par. So my strategy here did not work. All right, so this next hole is a par four, 300 yards only. So, considering that my strategy on the previous hole did not work, this time I was fully decided that I was going to hit drive. So, it's only 300 yards. I know I can get there. There's a little space there on the right. It's still a little tight. So, I wanted to just hit my draw here and see if I can actually get to the green. Okay, so the shot was perfect. It got to it started on the right and it started turning to the left. And did not make it to the green, but almost. So had just a little chip in here. There was a little ridge here that you have to like just barely hit it and it will release to the hole. So I was trying to just hit the ridge right there. You can see that, and I did just that. And look at the ball how it released all the way back to the hole. So it gave me a top end birdie. So this time my strategy worked, and this gives me back to one over par. All right, guys. So basically, what happened here, the rain just started to come down, and unfortunately, could not finish the hole. But I just wanted to give you just a quick view of what I'm working on, just on the quick takeaway. I think it's working for me pretty good. I still need to adjust. It's working for my driver pretty good. You can see for even my putting is working pretty good, but I still need to get some more practice on it and just adjust doing that. So if you're struggling with your golf, guys, give this a try. Just basically all it is you pick up the golf club really fast and then basically you slow down. And basically what that does is just promotes better tempo. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.